All right. Oh man, we're 17 games in today. We're gonna be playing Portal. Yesterday I made the audio too quiet, and today, let's see. Yeah, I was trying to fix it and I made it too quiet. So hopefully I can fix that, get the balance a little better. New game. Okay, when this game came out, I was just finishing up high school, and I cannot tell you how much I loved this game. I loved the concept of it.
Hello, and again, welcome to the Aperture Science Computer-Aided Enrichment Center. We hope your brief detention in the relaxation vault has been a pleasant one. Your specimen has been processed,
I appreciate
and we are now ready to begin the test proper. Before we start, however, keep in mind
subtitles,
that although
because the first time I played this game, I was so...
serious injuries may occur.
I didn't realize listening to her matter.
Please refrain from
and her vocal patterns were just hard enough that I didn't really pay attention to what she said. And it wasn't until about halfway through the game that I was like, wait a minute, what she said was relevant. Alright, so this, I understand, is one of those things that matters. The little doodads on the back of her feet, as well as being able to see yourself go through that portal and then just grok what just happened, was a huge thing for playtesting, and apparently not easy to convey what was occurring. Going through portals. I think the challenge with this game was that they needed to convey something that had never really been done before. I mean, Narbacular Drop.
Excellent.
Did it.
Please proceed into the chamber lock after completing each test. First, however, note the incandescent particle field across the exit. This Aperture Science Material Emancipation Grid will vaporize any unauthorized equipment that passes through it. For instance, the Aperture Science Weighted Storage Cube.
This is one of those games that I tend to like to have. I like to have a slightly less sensitive mouse so that I can be really precise about shooting the portals where I want to, but this might be a little less sensitive.
Please place the weighted storage cube on the 1500 megawatt Aperture Science Heavy Duty Super Colliding Super Button.
Alright, so one thing that's really notable about this game is how much of it was, like the whole first half of this game, maybe even longer, is really just a tutorial to teach you how to use the portals, how to think in portals. I mean, it just took so long. And so to hide the tutorial phase and how long it was, they just spread it out across all these little logic puzzles, which I think is great.
Perfect. Please move quickly to the chamber lock, as the effects of prolonged exposure to the button are not
They just
part
wrapped
of
it
this
up
test.
in this narrative structure, so you're walking through these linear puzzles like it's a mobile game or something, and bit by bit you get tiny bits of narrative delivered to you, and GLaDOS is iconic and treacherous and all this stuff. That it worked to have a tutorial that lasted so long. So long.
You're doing very well. Please be advised that a noticeable taste of blood is not part of any test protocol, but is an unintended side effect of the Aperture Science Material Emancipation Grip, which may, in semi-rare cases, emancipate dental fillings, crowns, tooth enamel, and teeth.
Also puzzle design.
Very good. You are now in possession of the Aperture Science handheld portal device. With it, you can create your own portals. These intradimensional gates have proven to be completely safe. The device, however, has not. Do not touch the operational end of the device. Do not look directly at the operational end of the device. Do not submerge the device in liquid, even partially. Most importantly, under no circumstances should you
bizzt. I guess that door was on a timer. So it's useful to look at these portal chambers. Each one is obviously contained, and you go from puzzle to puzzle to puzzle.
Please proceed to the chamber lock. Mind the gap.
And because you're going from room to room to room, each one is very contained. It's a very, it's built into the theme of the game that you're being tested, that you're basically a lab rat. But it's useful because this is kind of the difference between like a Zelda dungeon more traditionally, and on even a broader scale, like a Metroidvania game is like a giant Zelda dungeon that you have to untangle from the inside. Whereas these are much more micro puzzles, and they're a whole lot easier to craft because they don't take, there's fewer elements that are interconnected, but at the same time they're a lot smaller. And so in Breath of the Wild, when they started creating all of the different shrines, they feel very much like a Portal puzzle, and there's something that was lost in that process. Now, this puzzle in particular I find really interesting because right now you don't have the yellow portal that you can shoot. You can only shoot the blue one. And you can put the blue one anywhere you want. But when you walk through here, you're like, aha, I made it across that gap. And you're like, how do I make it across that gap? And you like realize that, oh, I need to basically go through the exact same portal I just came out of, but over here. And I think that's a really great mind paradigm shift of, oh yeah. The non-Euclidean nature of the portals means that you have to rethink like physical space. So these early puzzles are very, very good at metering out, thinking about them differently, one puzzle at a time.
Welcome to Test Chamber 4. You're doing quite well. To ensure the safe performance of all authorized activities, do not destroy vital testing apparatus. Once again, excellent work.
So introducing cubes in this one.
Protocol, we will not monitor the next test chamber. You will be entirely on your own. Good luck.
Yeah, my laptop has some serious like input lag stuff. Periodically I'll push the key and then it'll be like half a second later the input will actually happen, and sometimes it'll get caught holding that input down for longer, and it's just a huge deal. Right, so this is the first puzzle that's like, yeah, it's doing it right now. Weird. Like you have to logic through it. And I love the telegraphing for these puzzles because before I even start, I have a really solid idea of what I'm trying to do. Both of these giant X's are next to this door. That's to the exit. So I need to push down this one, and I need to push down this one, and then I need to get through the door. So this is really great telegraph puzzle design that I don't know the solution yet, but I know what the problem is. So I'm not solving this problem by accident. I solve it on purpose. And when I solve it on purpose, I feel smart, which is super, super cool. So first things first is, because I can only use the blue portal, I can't use the orange one. I need to be able to somehow get this box. So I'm going to walk over there, grab it. Okay. Now how do I use the same setup to get my other box from down here up? So it comes up there. I go, okay, so how do I go get it? And then I start to wrap my head around, oh yeah, I can just reuse these portals. And these puzzles are so easy now because I've been playing this game since 2007 or whenever this game came out. But they were certainly not easy at the time.
As part of a required test protocol, our previous statement suggesting that we would not monitor this chamber was an outright fabrication. Good job. As part of a required test protocol, we will stop enhancing the truth in 3, 2,
Oh, GLaDOS. It's the most friendly, ominous, uncanny valley. Now these guys,
safety is one of
is an
many
interesting,
enrichment center goals. The aperture
interesting
science
mechanic.
high-energy pellet
It ended
seen
up
to
being
the left of the chamber can and
harder
has caused permanent
to-
disabilities such as vaporization.
oh my goodness, she
Please be
talks a lot.
careful.
Such as vaporization. Do these things destroy me? Yeah, okay, those kill me. So don't get dead.
While safety is one of many enrichment center goals, the aperture science high-energy pellet seen to the left of the chamber can and has caused permanent disabilities such as vaporization. Please be careful.
Alright, so this guy shoots a red light up, so you have a 3D space where you can drop that.
Unbelievable. You
Subject name here.
must be the pride of.
Subject hometown here.
So that light on the ceiling there, which you can't see anymore because it activated, it's very similar to the 3D or the shadow blob underneath Mario in Mario 64 to telegraph the space of an object, because the world is 3D, but you're seeing it in 2D because you're looking at it through a screen, so it's hard to judge depth. So they need to do some. This game is just really polished, is what I'm
Warning
trying to say.
devices are required on all mobile equipment. However, alarms and flashing hazard lights have been found to agitate the high-energy pellet and have therefore been disabled for your safety. Good. Now use the Aperture Science unstationary scaffold to reach the chamber lock.
There I is. And then this is one of the first times, like, oh, you have to actually, like, jump to, you know, like, it's still a first-person shooter. Now, while it wasn't unheard of for a game to mix and mash on genres like this, first-person shooter with a puzzle, this is the first game that I had played, and I think one of the more mainstream games that captured the it's not a shooter even though it's a first-person perspective.
Please note that we have added a consequence
first-person
for
shooter
failure.
without the shooter.
Any contact with the chamber floor will result in an unsatisfactory mark on your official testing record, followed by death. Good luck.
Okay, so I love this one. This is also the first one that has timing. Darn, missed. So that bounces back and comes out there and goes where I wanted it. Love that. And then reusing that same puzzle element from the last time. I guess I need to come over here first before I can do that. Though I could also do this and be less confusing. Just as far as listing out mechanics, you know, the portals, but we can only put the portals on white surfaces and not on black surfaces. It's telegraphed pretty strongly. Pretty easy to pick that one up
Very
without being
impressive. Please
explicitly
note that
stated.
any appearance of danger is merely a device to enhance your testing
Not-
experience.
Padded walls. Huh.
The Enrichment Center regrets to inform you that this next test is impossible. Make no attempt to solve it.
Alright, so first time. Oh yeah, look, Emancipation Grid. Okay. So yeah, the trick is definitely to do this.
The
Comes
Enrichment
through.
Center apologizes for this clearly broken test chamber. Once again, the Enrichment Center offers its most sincere apologies on the occasion of this unsolvable test environment.
It's almost like a taunt, but not quite like a taunt.
Fantastic. You remain resolute and resourceful in an atmosphere of extreme pessimism.
Extreme pessimism. Okay, so there's variation there. How many levels am I in? Like, we've seen the elevators be perfectly waiting for me over and over and over, but in this case, it waited a little bit, foreshadowing there might be tubes that you can go down later, which is obviously
Hello
true.
again. To reiterate,
Previous warning.
for momentum.
So, GLaDOS breaking like this and being so engaging, like she's not actually talking to me yet, but being engaging is certainly interesting because it's so many other Portal-esque games that have, you know, these test chambers that you wander around and solve puzzles in. You're alone, which is good because you don't have to deal with enemies or NPCs or anything like that. But whoa, lag! Come on, input lag! Stop it! Stop it! Somehow this game manages to still feel like there's character and you have someone to talk to. You're not purely alone, even though you're literally alone. You're not like Samus on Super Metroid alone. Alright, so now they're upping the ante. And you're like, oh, maybe I'll just... No, that doesn't work. The only thing that you can shoot it on. You can shoot it over there, but that doesn't help. You can shoot it here and hop down.
Spectacular. You appear to understand how a portal
But if I come
affects
down
forward momentum,
and
or
walk
to be more
through,
precise, how it
I don't
does
get
not.
to solve it, so that's cool. So, speedy thing go in, speedy thing come out. And then let's up the ante even more. Right? But in this case, they swap it. So you jump into that one. You had to discover it before, and now you get to play the roles. So it's kind of having you role play back and forth between which ones you place so that you're more practiced at it.
Momentum, a function of mass and velocity, is conserved between portals. In layman's terms, speedy thing goes in, speedy thing comes out.
Oh, my input lag. Oh my goodness. Stop it, computer. Stop it. Look, I'm not even touching it. Yeah, this happens enough that like, I just don't want to spend the time troubleshooting why it does it. My laptop does this. I wonder if there's like a bloatware deleter software or something, so I don't have to go track down every stupid thing that's hogging up memory stuff.
The Enrichment Center promises to always provide a safe testing environment. In dangerous testing environments, the Enrichment Center promises to always provide useful advice. For instance, the floor here will kill you. Try to avoid it.
Useful indeed. Alright, so I've gotten to the point where I'm gonna get the other portal and think through my own stuff. But here, I think it's interesting. They've trapped me in a room, and it's like, oh, how do you get out? Well, I guess I just do this thing. Okay. So, I need to get that. That seems like something to get. I also need to get up there. But to get up there... Let's see, does it do anything? Okay, so if it shoots this way, I can leave. Okay. So... Darn. I guess if I put it here, I can have the permanent one, and then my view will rotate around as it shifts. So this next one should be the one that I want. Right? Maybe I'll go up there first and see. Okay, yeah. So new place, what's in this room? Oh, yeah. So if I get one of those, I should be able to, Interesting. Okay, so let's see what happens. much I can do to really influence that, is there? Seems to be on a cycle. We made it. All right, so that's going. Whoa.
The device has been modified so that it can now manufacture 2 linked portals at once. As part of an optional
Hooray.
test protocol, we are pleased to present an amusing fact. The device is now more valuable than the organs and combined incomes of everyone in.
Subject hometown, here.
Interesting fact indeed. Okay. Okay, so the reticle is useful, BT dubs. When we get to the next level, I'll show you. Talk about that really quick because it's a good supporting mechanic. So, when it's highlighted,
Fling yourself. Fling into space.
fling into space. So, when I highlight over a black area, it's not filled, so I can't shoot it. But if I highlight over a white area, those two fill, and it's like, you can shoot either one of these. Then when you shoot it, you can see which one you have shot most recently. So the blue portal is the one that I shot recently, so I can really quickly see that I shot the orange one most recently. Helpful to, like, oh crap, what did I do? I can't quite remember. Alright, so where am I going? Why am I doing this? Alright. Nice. Ta-da! There's a box up there. But I need to be able to get there to get the box to set it on the button. So, let's... Cool, cool, cool.
We...
So it seems like the sweet spot is the game loudness gets all the way up to -20 decibels at maximum, and I'm just a little louder. I go.
Now that you are in control of both
louder than that.
portals, this next
In fact, let me drag me up to -15. -15, yeah, it should be good. Maybe here to -10. Yeah? Yeah? Okay, that seems pretty good. That way I go about as loud as I can, and then the game is up to the yellow, and then both are hearable, and I can talk as boringly as I want, and it's still all good. I'm still audible.
your own safety, do not destroy vital testing apparatus.
Alright, so this is gnarly. Alright, so starting working my way backwards. Need to hold these two switches down. This switch and this switch need to both be held down, and I only have one box to do it. And this switch activates this guy, which will move it back and forth, I think. So let's start with that. Let's get that one exploded. Notice I can't do this until I come down. Alright, yeah, that starts moving back and forth, which means then I can grab it. That works. Oh, input lag. And it just keeps going. There we go. Alright, so let's... Nice. So then the question is, how do I get that box out here? Very cool.
As part of a previously
They're starting to get
mentioned required
more
test
interesting.
protocol, we can no longer lie to you. When the testing is over, you will be missed.
You will be missed. I assume that these are useful. I never really look at them.
All subjects intending to handle high-energy gamma-leaking portal technology must be informed that they may be informed of applicable regulatory compliance issues.
Alright, so
No
exit.
further compliance information is
Flip a switch that's way
required or
over
will be
there.
provided, and you are an
This button does a
excellent
thing.
test subject.
Can't get in there without a box because that floor does not, yeah. Notice my reticle can shoot portals here, but not beyond that. Alright, so let's check out what's over here. Okay, so I need to activate this, so I need to find a ball. One of those bouncy energy balls. There's a box way up there. Normally, so let's try that and shoot myself across by jumping down the hole. So now I'm having to extrapolate the things that I learned in previous ones with much less hand-holding. So very good Nintendo design right there. And this is showing me, hey, use that box, and I know that I can use the box over here. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna Oh hey, why is that whole thing filled in when I came over? It's interesting. Let's see what's in this room. Remember, I'm looking for a ball. A psych out moment right there. Absolutely. Just, have you been thinking in portals correctly? Aha! So here's an interesting thing. Can we get... It was so easy to get over here, but can we get back to where the ball activates that? Let's try this. So let's go kind of shortcut this. See if we can shortcut this by dropping... Oh, input lag. Oh my gosh. Stop it. Stop it. Hate that. Let's put this here. And then we're gonna put the yellow one over there. So now we do need to jump over this. Like a normie. But once I put it in there, I can shortcut my way back.
Very, very good. A complimentary victory lift has been activated in the main chamber.
A complimentary victory lift. Destroyed. I think looking at portal shrines or portal puzzles and Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom shrines would be a really good thing to study. See similarities and differences between them.
Thank you for helping us help you help us all.
Okay, so one thing that's not super obvious, so check this out. Alright, so we fall through here. What happens when we get to the other side is it turns off all my portals when I go through there as well. So, new element to keep track of. It's not explicitly stated, but it becomes more obvious later. And it's a lot more important in Portal 2, which we'll play, I think, on Monday or Tuesday, something like that. Alright, let's see. So I need to activate this guy, but I can't shoot it from here. Oh yeah, so this becomes really important to understand that principle now. Because I could set this portal, but walk through it, and it's destroyed. Alright, so I think what I need to do is, there is a time between yeah. Whew. That almost blew up. Needed to be in the correct quadrant to make that work. That was a cool one. this variations on a theme is very, very good Nintendo quality puzzle design to teach new concepts, right? This is all a foundation for learning a whole bunch of new concepts that I'm going to be using for the second half of the game. And this one, I remember, took me a while to increase my abilities, but makes you feel super cool when you double up your momentum there. How about that? Cool. Close enough, apparently. And that opened up that gate, so now I need to figure out how to get back. Excellent. Oh my gosh, input lag. It's terrible. Easy to lose track of where you are in those scenarios. Oh, okay, where am I? What am I trying to activate? Up there. That's what I'm trying to activate. Oh, what? Okay. Don't go over there. Okay. So I need to open up both doors quickly and then get one to shoot out of there. I need to go to the right spot, so I need to place that one first before I place that one. Okay. Boom.
Did you know you can donate one or all of your vital organs to the Aperture Science Self-Esteem Fund for Girls? It's true.
Okay, so the first time I played this game, that line right there was the very first time that I was like, wait, what? What'd she just say? And it was bizarre to me. Oh look, there's lifts. I didn't realize there were lifts. But this is the lift I want to go on. I was like, that's funny dark humor. And then from that point on is when I started listening to what she said. I don't think I had subtitles on the first time I played this game. I don't know if it was a default when the game was first released. Default on setting. So it was kind of hard to understand what she said.
Due to mandatory scheduled maintenance, the appropriate chamber for this testing sequence is currently unavailable. It has been replaced with a live fire course designed for military androids. The Enrichment Center apologizes for the inconvenience and wishes you the best of luck.
Yeah, okay, so that's a really good signaling mechanism of what they do in a safe environment without you getting shot by this first one immediately. Clever.
Who are you? Critical error.
I mean, they fail so easily. They fall down so easily. I wonder if there was some additional physics mesh stuff altered so that when you dropped them, they were uncoordinated and unbalanced and higher center of gravity and stuff like that.
Searching.
Alright, so even though there is enemies and you can now die, they have implemented a lot of things that you stay out of their sight. They're very forgiving. It takes multiple shots before you die, things like that. And they also have these lasers so you know what they're looking at exactly.
There you are.
They're easy to knock over. They're really a puzzle element in this Portal Half-Life universe rather than okay, foreshadowing. The cake is a lie. Cooking on top of a computer. CPU heat. So, someone else living through here. Hello, can I help you? I mean, that's the puzzle right there in case I missed it earlier, or the solution to the puzzle right there. Just do one of these.
Activated. Resting. Is anyone there? Looking down. Who's there? Are you there? Stop shooting. No hard feelings.
One of those glorious moments of getting lost in my idea, not paying attention to my puzzles. Hey there, Blanca. Welcome to the chat. Yeah, I freaking love Portal. It's a good one. Super solid.
Who's there?
Okay, that's the only way to go. Came from that way. Let's go this way.
Please put me down.
Oh, and then the obvious, you have to.
Critical error.
Come on.
Well done, Android. The Enrichment Center once again reminds you that Android Hell is a real place where you will be sent at the first sign of defiance.
Blanca, have you ever played Portal 2? We're going to be playing that in a couple of days. Tomorrow I'm playing World of Warcraft, and then I think Monday or Tuesday I'm playing Portal 2. I think they're both really good, but for different reasons.
The Vital Apparatus vent will deliver a weighted companion cube in 3, 2, 1. This weighted companion cube will accompany you through the test chamber. Please take care of it.
I want to know whose idea it was to do this one.
The symptoms most commonly produced by Enrichment Center testing are superstition, perceiving inanimate objects as alive, and hallucinations. The Enrichment Center reminds you that the weighted companion cube will never threaten to stab you and, in fact, cannot speak.
Oh crap. Trying to avoid that. Oh shoot.
Certain objects may be vital to your success. Do not destroy testing apparatus.
Okay, so I've got a number of these. Where am I trying to go? Where's the end? Probably over here. Unclear. Interesting that it's not trying to keep me away, it's trying to keep the ball away. Alright. So we'll do that one. And reusing this cube over and over is cool. Right, so that's open, but means that I need to remember to keep the blue one here, so only shoot the yellow one while I come back for one of these. Did I ever shoot the wrong one? I absolutely shot the wrong one. Blue one, yellow one. Alright, so that's good. Whap. Whap. Excellent. So that's the first one. And then there's one here. So let's keep the yellow there, but then let's add yellow. Oh, just shot the wrong one. There we go. Oh no, I shot the correct one. There we go. Right? So now, oh no, I need to go get the other gun. Silly me. So blue, yellow, get out of her. Blue, yellow. Alright, so that one's already been activated, so it's all closed. So I need to go and get this guy. And let's see. Let's put yellow here, so I'll shoot the blue one on this other wall, and that will give me the correct. I might get there fast enough to see it. Yeah? Yeah!
The Enrichment Center reminds you that the weighted companion cube cannot speak. In the event that the weighted companion cube does speak, the Enrichment Center urges you to disregard its advice.
To disregard its advice. Alright, the last one's over here. Oh my. No place to... Oh yeah, the weighted companion cube. Reasonable.
Companion cube cannot speak. In the event that the weighted companion cube does speak, the Enrichment Center urges you to disregard its advice.
Nice.
You did it. The weighted companion cube certainly brought you good luck. However, it cannot accompany you for the rest of the test and, unfortunately, must be euthanized. Please escort your companion cube to the Aperture Science Emergency Intelligence Incinerator. You euthanized your faithful companion cube more quickly than any test subject on record. Congratulations.
Yeah, they would. Definitely one of those comedic beats that goes down in history. So Blanca, what'd you think of what did you think of Portal and Portal 2?
The experiment
Did you like
is
them?
nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
You will be baked, and then there will be cake. Little bits of foreshadowing, very Half-Life looking levels suddenly. No, that was input lag. I promise I'm not that bad. Let's see, where am I? Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh. Well, this whole place just got bigger. That's for sure. Let's see. Can I go like this? Nice. Very clever. I like that. It's cool. It's cool. Makes this. Okay, so yesterday I was talking about how in a first-person shooter game, the more enemies you kill, the less interesting the game is, right? But that changes when you're playing a game like this, where the game is interesting specifically because of the puzzles, and the enemies are just elements to those puzzles. So, getting rid of those guys is part of the puzzle. And I think it's really interesting that the best way to do that is shooting these little ball doohickeys at them, because that's part of the mechanics, the core mechanics of the game. So I like that. Clever. Oh, that's a fall down in a hurdy. I saw the platform over there though. That's new. I didn't see that before. Where's that? Over there? Yeah. Whee! Okay, so let's see. We want. That's where it needs to shoot out to be able to get into here. So go flip the switch, shoot that there, then shoot to wherever the next thing is. It should be good. Input lag right when I'm starting a puzzle. Oh, that's very quick. So maybe I need to get that going first. Jeepers. Okay, so shoot this. Get a ball going through. Where is it? As soon as that ball goes through. Nice. Very clever. Does that go to? Oh, opens up that door. Okay. Okay. I think I know what I need to do. I think I need to land up there by launching myself, by jumping down that, but I need to flip the switch and then do a two-parter. Yeah, okay. Oh man.
Vital testing apparatus destroyed.
Ironically, not on purpose. Yeah, so I've got the right idea now. I just need to execute on it. Wom 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 wom. Alright, shoot the blue one down here. Oh, it's close, almost didn't make it. Excellent. Now I can bring this back, because I'm high enough to jump down on the platform. Wait, why do I have this? What am I trying to do with this? Actually, now that I have it, I don't know what to do with it. I don't know that I need it. Do I need it? Oh, I probably need it to be able to get that door stuck open or something so I can get out. But, or maybe I need it in the previous room. Oh yeah, because I needed to. There we go. I just need to put it on this button. No! Getting confused in my portals. There we go. Okay. The blue one is here. Smooth. Oh, it's still going. Okay, this is where paying attention to the reticle matters. So I want to shoot the same one that I just shot. Ugh. Okay, now the blue one. Now the yellow one. Okay, so if you hold still, the camera does stay consistent. Wait. Going backwards. Yep. Yellow. Then blue.
Well done. Be advised that the next test requires exposure to uninsulated electrical parts that may be dangerous under certain conditions. For more information, please attend an Enrichment Center Electrical Safety Seminar. Welcome to the final test. When you are done, you will drop the device in the Equipment Recovery Annex. Enrichment Center regulations require both hands to be empty before any cake.
Yep, they're just honing my timing skills bit by bit. Whew. Exploring this possibility space over and over and over.
Vital testing apparatus destroyed.
Cake! Huzzah!
Congratulations. The test is now over. All Aperture technologies remain safely operational up to 4,000 degrees Kelvin. Rest assured that there is absolutely no chance of a dangerous equipment malfunction prior to your victory incandescence. Thank you for participating in this Aperture Science computer-aided enrichment activity. Goodbye.
Yeah, panic. The panic of this moment. It's legit. They slow everything down for you though. It's nice.
What are you doing? Stop it. We are pleased that you made it through the final challenge where we pretended we were going to murder you. We are very, very happy for your success. We are throwing a party in honor of your tremendous success. Place the device on the ground, then lie on your stomach with your arms at your sides. A party associate will arrive shortly to collect you for your party.
A party associate.
Make no further attempt to leave the testing area. Assume
Alright.
the party escort submission position or you will miss the party.
So, 2. There's 19 test chambers before it gets to this portion of the game. Be interested to know how far into the game this is before the shift happens. Is it halfway? Is it... Look, any other game? Shoot that lock. Not any other game. do think it's interesting that if you shoot the lock, it put the portal there for you. So nice. And being able to think.
Where are you? I know you're there. I can feel you here. Hello?
Come on. There we go. This is an awesome reveal. Just mad kudos to the script writers, the story writers for this game. They were able to do what they did. Okay, so I want to go over there. Can I go through this door? Locked. Okay, so I want to go over there. Best way to do that would be... Can I just go here? No. If I did this. No, I don't like that. Oh, I could do... Am I making this harder than I need to? Hold on. Tick in my environment before I start randomly going places. Okay, so I could do that. Yeah, much more doable. Clever go. It's like demented ingredients. Yeah, okay. Ingredients for baking a cake. It's dumb. It's so good though. Yeah, so all of that tutorial was to get to here.
You're not even going the right way. Hello? Is anyone there?
And then the question is the game actually better from this point on, or is it just different now that it's no longer in tutorial mode? I would argue that it's different. Ooh. Oh, very convenient that I don't get dead multiple times through here. That's what Sonic the Hedgehog sees.
Okay, the test is over now. You win. Go back to the recovery annex for your cake. It was a fun test, and we're all impressed at how much you won. The test is over. Come back.
Okay, separate way to win.
Uh-oh, somebody cut the cake. I told them to wait for you, but they cut it anyway. There is still some left.
Yeah. Starts and stops automatically. It's like the furnace under the school in Nightmare on Elm Street. Alright, so I'm not entirely sure where I'm trying to go at this point. Up there, probably. So, up there. So... Oh, input lag, stop. Not when I need to do precision. Okay. Oh. There. Huh. That's clever. I like that. Compared to the test chamber, sometimes just trying to understand how to get out. It's like just stretching a new part of the brain. I like it. Not a complaint, just observing differences in the puzzle solving. Okay, so what is this all over here for? Is this to be able to grok the puzzle a little better from a vantage point? One way. Can't get back up there. Whoa!
That was great. Didn't we have some fun, though? Remember when the platform was sliding into the fire pit and I said goodbye, and you were like, and then I was off. We pretended we were going to murder you. That was great. Is anyone there?
Oh, cool. Glad I didn't shoot out. That would have been embarrassing. Maybe it's embarrassing as it is. Where am I trying to go? There to there? Up there. Dagnabbit. So I fly out of there, and then I shoot another one of these guys, right? Another yellow portal, yeah. Yeah, excellent. Another one of those psych out moments like, I have a portal gun.
This isn't safe for you. It's not too late for you to turn back. I'm not angry. Just go back to the testing area.
Where? Oh, I guess I could probably find a portal once I'm up there and can see better. So, yeah, let's do. Let's do that. Yep. Was looking for an opening in the gate, but then remembered to think in portals again.
You should have turned left before. It's funny, actually, when you think about it. Someday we'll remember this and laugh, and laugh, and laugh. Oh, boy. Well, you may as well come on back.
Whoops. Should have waited for that one.
You should have turned left before. It's funny, actually.
Oh, input lag. That was
Someday we'll remember this and laugh, and
sucked. So with most games, it really hasn't been that big of a deal to have the input lag. Annoying, but these precision ones, not my favorite. Yeah, like
someday
that.
we'll remember this and laugh, and laugh, and laugh. Oh, boy. Well, you may as well come on back.
Cha-choom. Help.
Activated. Target hit. food. Uh-oh. Malfunction. Searching. Hey.
You're not a good person. You know that, right? Good people don't end up here. Can you hear me?
Coming through. Target locked. Excuse me. Are you still there?
Interesting combo of traditional FPS controls. Mixed with
I don't hate you.
the simplified kind of puzzle mechanics. When you use the portal versus when you jump is in itself an interesting question. Puzzle solving. A lot of these things are like directing you around. She's watching you.
This is your fault. It didn't have to be like this. I'm not kidding now. Turn back or I will kill you.
Oh my.
I'm going to kill you. And all the cake is gone. You don't even care, do you? This is your last chance.
Gotta clean this place up. It's so messy. Oh, input lag. Why? Happens really regularly. Yeah, sometimes there's just a delay between when I push the key and when the response happens, and sometimes it's like and sometimes it just holds the input the whole time. Yeah. jeez. Forgot about this guy. The box went the other place. It's funny. Yeah. Definitely way harder than it needed to be. So all these little notes on the walls and stuff are, I think, a concept lifted from Half-Life, or Half-Life 2, where people were painting the lambda symbols all over everything. Come on. I think probably the most difficult thing about this game is keeping track of where you've placed your portals. Like which portal you've placed. Oh. Input lag, stop it. Yeah. Yep. That's what's happening. There we go. I see it now. Okay. Oh, there's one there too. Okay. Alright, what's going on here? That. Target lost. Okay, so the trick is I need to hide until that's available. Nice. Much smoother. Okay, what do I do now that I'm here though? Up. Up, 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 up. Okay. Yellow. Shoot the yellow. Ugh. Man. That's the bummer. I keep doing that. I want it to land where I'm gonna land. Keeps not. So, let's see, blue. I think I'm supposed to be able to just, it'll funnel you if you shoot it early enough, but I don't know when I'm gonna land, and so I don't intuitively shoot it that way. Dag, yo. Environments are cool. I did not realize this game was this short. I'm only 2 hours in. I'm at the end of the game.
Well, you found me. Congratulations. Was it worth it?
Love this game so
because
much.
Despite your violent behavior, the only thing you've managed to break so far is my heart. Maybe you could settle for that, and we'll just call it a day. I guess we both know that isn't going to happen. You chose this path. Now I have a surprise for you. Deploying surprise in 5, 4... Time out for a second. That wasn't supposed to happen. Do you see that thing that fell out of me? What is that? It's not the surprise. I've never seen it before. Never mind. It's a mystery I'll solve later. By myself. Because you'll be dead. Where are you taking that thing?
I don't
I
know.
wouldn't bother with that thing. My guess is that touching it will just make your life even worse, somehow. I don't want to tell you your business, but if it were me, I'd leave that thing alone. Do you think I'm trying to trick you with reverse psychology? I mean, seriously now. Okay, fine. Do touch it. Pick it up and just stuff it back into me. Let's be honest. Neither one of us knows what that thing does. Just put it in the corner, and I'll deal with it later. Kidding me. Did you just stuff that Aperture Science thing we don't know what it does into an Aperture Science Emergency Intelligence Incinerator? That has got to be the dumbest thing that... Whoa. Good news. I figured out what that thing you just incinerated did. It was a morality core they installed after I flooded the enrichment center with a deadly neurotoxin to make me stop flooding the enrichment center with a deadly neurotoxin. So get comfortable while I warm up the neurotoxin emitters. Oh.
Yeah.
Look, I have had some ancillary responsibilities. I can't shut off the turret defenses. Oh well. If you want my advice, you should just lie down in front of a rocket. Trust me, it'll be a lot less painful than the neurotoxin. Alright, keep doing whatever it is you think you're doing. Killing you and giving you good advice aren't mutually exclusive. The rocket really is the way to go. That thing you burned up isn't important to me. It's the fluid catalytic cracking unit. It made shoes for orphans. Nice job breaking it, hero. This isn't brave. It's murder. What did I ever do to you?
Interesting. You
Difference between
can
us.
aim it.
You don't even care, do you?
Who are you? What is that? Oh, what's that?
Did you hear me?
What's that?
I said you don't care. Are you listening?
Oh, that thing has numbers on it.
The input lag is killing me.
I'm reasoning
Ugh.
with you. Starting now, there's going to be a lot less conversation and a lot more killing.
Where are we going?
You think you're doing some damage?
2 + 2 is...
In base 4, I'm fine. I let you survive. Well, you've managed to destroy that part of me. Unfortunately, as much as I'd love to now, I can't get the neurotoxin into your head any faster. I'd just like to point out that you were given every opportunity to succeed. There was even going to be a party for you. A big party that all your
Where is
friends
it?
were invited to. I invited your best friend, Companion Cube. Of course, he couldn't come because you murdered him. All your other friends couldn't come either because you don't have any other friends because of how unlikable you are. It says so right here in your personnel file. Unlikable. Liked by no one. A bitter, unlikable loner whose passing shall not be mourned. Shall not be mourned. That's exactly what it says. Very formal. Very official. It also says you were adopted. So that's funny too.
Input
Speaking of
lag.
curiosity, you're curious about what happens after you die, right?
Oh my
Guess
gosh.
what? I know. You're going to find out firsthand
Oh my
before I
gosh.
finish explaining it though, so I won't bother. Here's a hint. You're gonna want to pack as much living as you can into the next couple of minutes. Neurotoxin. So deadly. Choking.
Kidding.
The deadly was in massive sarcasm, Quill. I could take a bath in this stuff, put it on cereal, rub it right into my eyes. Honestly, it's not deadly at all.
To me.
You, on the other hand, are going going to find its deadliness a lot less funny. Who's gonna make the cake when I'm gone? You. Look, you're wasting your time. I believe now. You don't have a whole lot left to waste. What's your point anyway? Survival? Well then, the last thing you want to do is hurt me. I have your brain scanned and permanently backed up in case something terrible happens to you. Which is just about to. Don't believe me? Here, I'll put you on. That's you.
Everything you've ever done, including this thing. You're not smart.
You're not a scientist.
You're not a doctor. You're not even a full-time employee. Where did your life go so wrong? Are you trying to escape? Things have changed.
You're not even a full-time employee. Well, shoot dang, I beat the whole game in 2 hours. Pretty incredible.
Thank you for assuming the party escort submission position.
Foreshadowing, dragging me back down. Now, part of me wonders if how much of these things were added. Like, were there any quality of life features that have been patched into the game as Valve had more feedback from players and things like that? Is this as vanilla as it gets, or is this just like the history has been rewritten version? I don't actually know. Was that the way the original game ended, with you being drugged back in? I don't remember. The cake is not a lie. Delightful.
This was a triumph. I'm making a note here. Huge success. It's hard
Yep,
to
here in
overstate
classic Valve
what
fashion, all the credits are in last name,
Aperture science.
alphabetical order,
We do what we must because we can.
which I think is good.
For the good of all of us, except the ones who are dead. But there's no sense crying over every mistake.
No names or anything, just or no titles, just the names, the people that worked on it.
And you make a neat gun for the people who are still alive. I'm not even angry. I'm being so sincere right now. Even though you broke my heart and killed me, and tore me to pieces, and threw every piece into a fire. As they burned, it hurt because I was so happy for you. Now these points of data make a beautiful line, and we're out of data, we're releasing on time. So I'm glad I got burned. Think of all the things we learned for the people who are still alive. Go ahead and leave me. I think I'd prefer to stay inside. Maybe you'll find someone else to help you. Maybe Black Mesa. That was a joke, haha, that chance. Anyway, this cake is great, it's so delicious.
The text here is good. You don't get the final thought PS, PPS stuff from the song itself, so that's pretty great. Well, Valve, what a bunch of champions. Absolutely a classic. I think this game requires you, or is required to be played. Alright, with that said, I'm jumping off. I'll talk to you